I wonder, do you notice something different with the island today? No, you don't? Maybe these pictures will help you. Here's one before, and here is what the island looks like now. That is right, I have removed all of the mushrooms from the island. It took me around 2 to 3 hours last night. I just got up here with my axe and started chopping everything down. And yeah, mining mushrooms is really satisfying actually because they all have insta-mine if you have efficiency 5 on your axe. But yeah, let's get this episode started. So hello and welcome to another episode on the survival multiplayer Minecraft server. We are here in the shopping district island where I've been working the past few episodes, and yeah, I spent one night and I just removed all of the mushrooms from the island. Pretty great, right? This gives us room to, continue the terraforming that we started on the last episode. And so, yeah, it's a great opportunity. However, before we dive into more terraforming and things like that, let's build a few buildings, shall we? Well, 2 new buildings have come in to the city here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in this area yet, maybe like an alleyway or something, but yeah, we got this one right here, which is sort of just like a simple, tall skyscraper-ish building. Trying to find a good angle to look at it. Yeah. And then this one, which is a bit more detailed, if you want to look at it, and it has a bunch of balconies, and I think it would be a cool like apartment building or something like that. And yeah. So let me know what you think about these buildings. I'm pretty proud of them. I designed them, of course, in a creative world first, and then I built them here. And I feel like this town is really coming together and really developing nicely. And the next step in our process is, of course, the design more buildings, which I'm working on in the background, but it's also to fix up the island. So at the start of this episode, I removed all of the large mushrooms from around the island so that we'd have a nice uninterrupted surface to work with. But now I want to sort of tackle some of the terraforming aspect vis-a-vis making it sandy beaches, grassy fields instead of mycelium, and creating a canvas on which I can make the city. So I think I'm going to continue the sand and the grass around the edge of the island and then work my way inwards. And this way we can get it done really efficiently. So this is going to be a really, really, really long time lapse, and I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, get ready for a mega long, huge time lapse. So, do you notice anything different about the island now? Perhaps? Maybe? Right, so all that took me about a long time, spread out over like 1.5 full days. Took like around 10 hours. I don't know if the time lapse actually covered 10 hours, but it really did take me around like 10 to maybe even 11 hours to just grind out all the digging and block placing. But we have flattened this island entirely, and our next task is to just cover it in dirt, just the whole thing in dirt. And we do this so that the grass can spread from the outer edges inwards in order to cover the entire island in grass. Another thing I wanted to say is that I want to try out these new, well, not new, but these shaders that my friend recommended. They're apparently pretty interesting. So let me do that real quick. Okay, well, I mean, it's definitely shaders. Wow, the clouds look really nice. A bit of a frame rate problem. Oh, water looks really, really good. Oh, it's some nice water. Yeah, actually, this is a really nice shader pack. It is called the Nostalgia Shaders, and you can get them for free on curseforge.com or .org actually. And yeah, I would recommend these. Look how soft those clouds look. My goodness. But yeah, it actually looks really nice. It's more vanilla than we've seen other shaders. Like a lot of shaders like to make their own custom clouds and custom effects and things like that, but this really just reminds me of vanilla Minecraft with really good graphics. So I'd recommend these shaders. I like them a lot. Yeah, but I'm gonna get on building dirt and just placing like tons and tons of dirt blocks. Let me come down here and show you something. Let me turn off the shaders first. So, of course, as I've been digging out and flattening this island, I've acquired a lot of materials. So if you look, all of these shulker boxes are pretty much completely full of mycelium. These are all like stone items, which I've organized. Yeah. A lot of mushroom blocks. And then over here, we have our dirt. And I believe, yep, I have one shulker box of grass plus this much grass. And yeah, so we're gonna just be using all of this dirt to build our island. Right, so I'm gonna get started on placing all of that dirt there in the grass, and yeah, I will try and time lapse it. I don't know if I'll be able to, but try and time lapse it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. And I don't know if that'll end out our episode. We did quite a bit today, but yeah, enjoy. I'm tired. I've been grinding a lot. And I know this episode has just seemed like one long time lapse, but, well, it is, kind of. But for me, it's just been placing grass blocks and dirt blocks and destroying things and digging for a really, really long time. I had to cut the last time lapse short as I realized I already had around 16 hours worth of time lapse footage and I just did not want to edit anymore, so I completed the project on my own. But let's take a look. As you can see, I've managed to cover everything with some grass. So if we just fly around over here, somehow there's still mushrooms here. I don't know how that is. I thought they could only spawn on mycelium. But I've detailed the beach with leaves, grass, path blocks, slabs, all the good stuff. And then I've flattened the rest of the island and just covered it with grass. That's it. And so we have a blank canvas on which to make our city. And it's going to be really nice. And since this whole thing is Mushroom Island, no mobs will be spawning anywhere pretty much, except maybe there's a few parts on the edges. If the server will let me fly, there we go. There's a few parts on the edges, like over here, I think one of the biomes, like this might be like a ocean biome or something like that, where mobs can spawn. See, there's two Endermen here. Funny thing, Endermen keep picking up my sand, and it's kind of ruining my terraform. So we're gonna need to do something about that. Maybe put lights. But yeah, I cannot wait to see how the city turns out. But you may notice that it's taken me a while to put out this episode, and so I want to end it for today. We've done so much, like so much. I still have to do this little peninsula area. Maybe, we'll see. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.
Thank you.